Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is OG, and today we managed to get my Brock back to 1,000 trophies. Now, I did it 2 seasons ago, I think. But this season, just because, with the World Cup going on, I really wanted to focus on a few specific brawlers. And typically my go-to is Piper right now, just because she's so OP, but a lot of teams picked up on that, and now they banned Piper against me. So I'm trying to find some backups. One of them is definitely Brock. I've always been pretty solid Brock. So I just wanted to get back in the motion of just hitting my Brock shots. So I was playing with Bobby earlier, and we did hit that 1K mark. So I don't have the gameplay for that. I'd rather do some live games and just commentate on that, because I definitely need to work on my multitasking, commentating, and playing. But I'll probably go for the Brock record this season. Even though we started pushing like halfway through, it's still really doable. I probably played my Brock like 8-9 hours this season, and he's already at like 1,000 trophies, so it's definitely possible. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some Siege today, nuts and bolts, but let's hop into some games. Alright guys, so we finally managed to get into a game. Now we're going against a BB. We don't have a BB on our team, so that's a little bit of a disadvantage. We're going in with a Dynamite and a Bull, so usually BB will come straight for that first bolt, just like that, and you do want to kind of spam it if you're Brock or a long-range brawler. I got a little too close to the Primo there. My cat's on my lap, he's distracting me. I don't know if you can hear him in the mic, but he is purring his head off. Anyways, the first robot is not looking too good. I'll try to kill them just to kind of weaken their attack. I might just use here. Oh, that was panic. But yeah, ideally we want to take out the Jessie, or at least not get her turret on the safe. It's not looking too good so far. They might actually just one push us. So okay, we do manage to survive, but the bullet's 1-1 right now, so we don't even have a lead last round, just because we literally got 0 bolts, I think. And this Primo is just gonna body his way to the bolt, and the BB gonna body her way over here. Nice super from the mic, but we are gonna have to take out the BB, and we do manage to take her out. And I think Killer can take out the Primo. Okay, that's fine. Got the Primo. So it'd probably be best if we got a tie here, actually. And then if we can get the final one, because we do have to one push. But we do manage to get the bolt, so have to see what we can do here. As long as me and the mic get on the safe and we're both healthy, I think we can make something happen. But I'll just use my turret just so the robot can get to the safe faster. And I do regen some shots while that happens. Mike really needs to get on the safe. He does get taken out though. I think we'll actually be able to take it out. Nice. So nice little comeback there. Our comp's not the best defensively with the Brock and the Dynamite, but Bull is pretty solid on defense. Killer did a really good job. Alright guys, so we are back in a game, and matchmaking is just brutal right now. I think it's probably been like 4 or 5 minutes per game. I'm gonna make this quick because I do have limited time on my phone. So I will take out the BB pretty easily, and we have like pretty good control right now. So as long as we get the first robot and we can just kind of like maintain control after that, should be pretty easy and straightforward game. Now they do have a Rosa and BB, which are decent on defense, and obviously the BB is going to be a big threat for me and the Dynamite. So I'll just go help the Dynamite out a little bit, because he is the main source of damage. I think I'll get taken out here though. So he'll manage to stay alive, and have to watch out for that bubble on the bounce back, but I should just back out now. So decent first push, around half safe's health, and we just got to kind of like chip them down a little bit, control mid, and we do have a lead already, so as long as we don't like screw it up, I think we'll be fine. Be able to 2-push. Now Rosa is going to be one shot. I'll just back off here, but the BB is pretty fast, so she did catch me out, but it looks like we have a pretty strong robot coming. 7 bolts, maybe 8. I think I saw someone had one. Yeah, okay, so that 8 one will just get in there. Now, as long as we are alive to support this, there's pretty much no way we lose. The Dynamite's trolling a little bit, just jumping around. I think we'll be fine. Just got to be careful. The mic taking me out, or the BB for that matter, but it looks like we'll get on safe, and we'll just finish the game like that. So Brock is really good once he gets free. So if you're not Brock, your job is kind of protect him and just let him get on safe, but you can just see like how much damage he can do. His range is just so effective. Alright guys, so this is game number 3, I think, and we did pick up Jigsaw instead of I forget the other guy's name. But Jigsaw's spike right now is at 1050 or around there. Now Spike's actually like a really interesting brawler for Siege, because I feel like they usually have like one or two specialties like damage or mid control, but Spike kind of does everything. He can do defense, mid control, damage. So he's a really interesting brawler. He just has like a lot of counters, I find. So I'll stop talking and focus on the game a little more now. So Killer does want to get on that robot. We can kind of just chip it down. We have Jigsaw on the robot too, and if he does get a slow, now I do want to take out the barley here. Oh, I blew that super really bad. But the mid is wide open, so the barley is not going to be as strong. Hopefully I catch the Piper here. Nice. He stayed a little too long. And now we do have complete mid control, and we have a pretty strong comp, like I said earlier. So we just got to watch out for that Piper and the barley a little bit for Jigsaw. Myself, and we should be good. So I think we can take out the BB there. Yeah, nice. And the Piper is probably going to be peeking through mid. Okay. I want to get that bolt, but I don't think I'm going to get it. Anyways, so 6 bolt robot coming through. Just got to make sure we don't get sniped or hit by the BB. And they don't really have anyone that's too good on defense. I did get tapped by the Piper there. A little unlucky. I'll just take the long way, and our robot's still like 20%, so we can probably finish here. I think we can finish. Come on, one shot. Okay, nice. So that last shot just squeaks by, and we do manage to finish on our first push. Alright guys, so game number 4, and we do have a Penny, Leon, Frank. Very unusual comp. Odds are they are randoms. You do get randoms a decent amount, actually 1000 plus. Unless there's like a few like top teams pushing on, then you'll just like face them continuously. But if you're just like kind of pushing and nobody else is really on to contest you, you will get a lot of randoms. So we'll actually, okay, Killer's just gonna break that, and we're gonna miss all our shots here. I'll go for the Leon too. But so they don't if the Frank gets on safe, they have a really strong attack comp, but besides that, not too much to worry about. Like obviously Penny turret, but you can see Jigsaw Spike is doing a good job just on defense here. I gotta watch out for those coins. To take a long way to rotate around. I'll get hit by those coins probably too, and have to take that out. Now Killer, you should just leave that for me and go for mid, but that's okay. So it's not looking too good for us right now. But I'll get my super off, hopefully. Okay, I do take out the Leon, so that was a pretty solid super there. I pretty much take out everyone. Oh, did I jinx it? Okay, so I do team wipe. And I think we'll get this robot because of that. So the first super was actually really good. Every time you get a Brock super and it like pretty much charges it back, or you know, does charge it back, then you know it's a pretty good super. So we got to be careful because the Frank does have his super. I'll try baiting that out early, and he's gonna get a little too aggressive and just go for us instead of the robot. He probably should have gone for the robot, and we will get a lot of damage because of that. Now we probably could have finished. Killer had his super, but it's probably safer to just, you know, hang out and just chip them down and hope to get this last robot. So the Frank does have a super, so that's something that we got to be careful of, and I'll just help Killer over on that side. That's why I really like Brock, especially after 1 or 2 supers. The map is usually pretty wide open, and then he can really thrive and just kind of chip everyone down, and we will get the final robot. So as long as that Penny turret doesn't get on our safe, we're pretty much fine. I think they know the game's over. They also have a Leon with sneak. Actually, he doesn't have sneak. So they did have Leon with sneak. That would be something we'd have to watch out for, but even then that can do like 20%, so we still have a little bit left on our safe, and we will take out the safe just like that. Alright guys, so this is going to be our last game, and Jigsaw kind of ditched, so we picked up, well, we didn't pick up a random, we actually queued up just us two, and we got a random. So we got a Penny, which is definitely a decent brawler in Siege right now. Hopefully she's got that new star power, because that is just so OP. Even the old one though in Siege is pretty like decent. It gets a lot of damage on the safe, but I'm hitting my shots right now, so I think we'll be fine. And obviously we got Killer, who's a good player too. And we are going to pick up the first robot pretty convincingly. Now we just got to like not let him get that bolt. Nice pinch there by the Penny. This player doesn't seem too bad, so we got lucky with this random. And we may be able, they don't have like a strong defensive comp, so if we can like just kind of collapse on the safe, I think we could one push here. Killer's gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go for it too. And yeah, guys, that is gonna be a one push. The random kind of putting more work than Jigsaw. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for today's video though, just because my phone is getting low on battery as you just saw, and I'm sure it's low on memory space. I'm hoping this saves so I don't have to re-record again. But anyways guys, I'm gonna try getting my Brock probably to like, well, I want to get the world record for Brock this season. So there's one that's currently at 1275, I think. Let me just check quick. But he looks like a showdown teamer. So he's at 1275, 700 3v3 wins and 3000 solo victory wins. So I'm assuming he's a showdown teamer. But Killer is spamming his at. Anyways, guys, go check that out, whatever it is. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, and peace.